Imagine disputing your charged off Capital One credit card. It gets deleted from your credit, but then it gets sold to a debt collector. Still my strategy to get rid of a debt collector without ever having to pay. Your debt was likely purchased by a debt buyer, and debt buyers typically do not have what they need to even validate the debt. And if they cannot validate the debt, then you shouldn't be paying for it because they can't prove you actually owe it. They also don't want to pay for things like arbitration, which if it's a credit card, you will likely have an arbitration clause. And if they're contacting you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they're not violating your rights. Here's what you need to do, and it's super easy. You're first going to send a debt validation letter to the debt collector. You can do this certified letter, or you can do this through the CFPB. Now, whenever they respond to that letter, you want to go through their response like a hawk, and you want to use your original debt validation letter as a checklist. And depending on the type of debt that you have, you're going to be looking for different things in order for you to properly validate the debt. My DIY kit has different type of debt validation letters depending on if you've got an eviction, a repossession, or just a typical standard collection like a credit card. But in your response, you want to highlight the fact that they didn't give you everything that they should have given to you. Hold on to all of that information, the letters they sent you and the letters you sent to them, because in your response letter, you want to attach all of these things. Send it over to the credit bureau and demand they delete based on the fact that that debt collector cannot properly validate said debt. Now, they are going to do their own little investigation, but now that you've seen what they've got and what they don't want to show you, even if the credit bureaus come back and say it's verified as accurate, now you get to challenge the fact if they actually did an investigation. Because if they didn't, not only can you go back to the debt collector for placing debt they can't validate on your credit report, but you can now sue the credit bureaus too. Just comment letters if you're trying to move quickly and you don't have no time to waste, and I'll let you know exactly how you can get the letters I use for my clients.